For thousands of years, our pineal gland was seen as a sacred organ, the residence of the soul, the third eye, the place where our inner pictures are generated. We use it into our advantage because it can help us grow mentally. Welcome to your future.
Hello. Sometimes I dare to say to people that we are 100 times richer now than the 100 richest people of 100 years ago. And then you see faces, and maybe your face is now also a bit like this, but it means that you're perfectly normal. And I will explain what I mean and you will understand it. So 100 years ago, when we wanted to send a message to somebody, it was on paper, and it took horse and carriage and maybe a train and maybe a boat, and maybe it took days or maybe weeks, maybe months, and maybe it never arrived, right? Okay, to get an answer, the same thing. So you were never sure, and it was a very slow thing, right? Now we take our phone, we send a message, and the other end of the world, few seconds is there. A minute later we get our response. Wonderful, isn't it? That's only for a message. When we go, when we want to travel, now we take a car, take a train, take an airplane, whatever. It doesn't cost a thing anymore. 100 years ago, horse and carriage, when you're going to go 100 kilometers, it took a while. It was a journey. Now it's nothing. Right, but that's not the most important thing. Now we are almost all have a decent house. We have warm in winter, we can cool it in summer. We have free time. People 100 years ago had to work very hard, 7 days a week, and a lot of hours a day. But that's not the most important in our life. The most important thing can be that when people had a flu 100 years ago, they could die, and a lot of people really did. Now, the flu, we go to the doctor, give us some pill that we feel better, and after a week or 10 days, we are the new one, you know. 100 years ago, when something severe happened, there was no antibiotic. There was no antibiotics at all, so people died from very, very banal things. How much money do you think that the most rich person of 100 years ago would like to spend only to save one of his loved ones? Children, wife, husband, no matter who, a lot, I think. And then I think we are with 100 times richer. Maybe we are not right, maybe it's 500. Or maybe it's 1,000 times. It depends how you see it. But now we are fortunate, we are lucky to are born in this period of time. But why doesn't it feel like way? Well, I explain. We are all guided by our emotions. So you have the E, there's the energy, and you have emotion. So our emotions are always the energy in us who put us in motion. I love the English language for that word. So thank you. But why doesn't we feel it like that? Well, when we have in our emotion, we have two groups. We feel good or we feel bad in every version that's possible. Okay, when we have to do something, when we have to pay money or an effort, mentally, physically, or only paying money, we put a feeling of value on it. Okay? When we receive money, we put a feeling of value on it. That's how we programmed, since money exists. So when we don't have to pay something, there's no value. So when we lose something, we feel bad. When we gain something, we feel better, right? Okay, when you're born and something was already there, or we didn't do anything to get it, we don't put any value on it. So it is obvious, we take it for granted. And so is everything in life. So that's why we don't feel ourselves lucky. The train was always there, the car was always there. Okay, we have a new phone now and it goes faster and it goes better and we are a little bit happy. But we forget to think about everything we have. And when you have need one thing to become successful, and you need one thing to become more successful in life, then you have to start being grateful for the things you already have. So this was a really short version of everything that it can be and that it will be. If you want more, share this video, like this video and subscribe yourself. You will not be disappointed, and that's a promise.